first YouTube video in a while. So I'm here on MLB The Show 20. I'm so excited to get this game going. So I decided this year I'm gonna do the Cubs as my franchise team. We're gonna build a dynasty backup. This team always seems to, make the playoffs and they just never quite meet expectations. They're always there, but not there enough. And it's going to be tough for us, okay, because we have the rebuilding Reds, but they have some young, good prospects. We have the Brewers. The Brewers have Christian Yelich. That's all you need to know. They're going to be good. The Pirates, a young team, and the Cardinals. The Cardinals always have the opportunity to strike. Alright, then you'll notice I rebranded the Colorado Rockies because they're, everything is terrible. That's, just I wanted to point that out. Alright, so we got the Cubs. That's who we're going to be rocking with. Gym contracts. We're going to just say off. Fantasy draft off. Legend free agents off. No, CPU trading on. Force trades off. Alright, then we're going to leave the DH like how it is in real life. All this is going to be manual. And I think we're just going to start in the regular season. So, let's get an introduction to the team. Alright, the pitching rotation. This is easily the Cubs' worst, part. Their worst position. However, they do have some younger guys in the minors that are. We're going to send him up to AAA. I want some of these good prospects to be playing where they can get good comp. Alright, AAA is too many now. So we'll go ahead and send, I don't know, I'll look at that then, but Hendricks, Darvish, Lester, Quintana, Chatwood. You can see this team definitely was built for, this team definitely was in win now mode, and now all their guys are getting older, and it's once again they have some good guys in the minors. Well, actually not in the bullpen. Yeah, never mind. But then Kimbrel's the closer. He's old. Mora we're gonna call up. I have to take someone off. But Domingo, Medina, I guess is how you say his name. He's a good prospect. Then Wilson Contreras. He's really good when he's healthy. The problem is he's not healthy all the time. Then we have Victor Cardani as our backup. Rizzo, same thing with him. Good when he's healthy, not always healthy. Kipnis, past his prime now, used to be one of the best second basemen. Still a decent guy, he's pretty good on the field. Chris Bryant is an absolute stud. David Bote is a good utility guy. Then this year's cover athlete, Javy Baez. We're going to be looking to build around him and hopefully getting Nico Hernier some, probably a second base role in the bigs. Left fielder Schwarber was one of the best. He was supposed to be one of the best prospects a couple years ago. Never stayed healthy. And now he's just kind of a power guy. this guy, he's 69 overall at 21. We're going to move him up to AAA. But he's got deep potential, so we might be bringing him up. Brennan Davis, a good prospect. Ian Happ, he can be really good. He's just very inconsistent. Solid hitter, though. Same thing with Albert Almora. I mean, I would like him to develop. He's one of my favorite players. But I think we're going to send him down to AAA just to get him a year of development. We'll let Ian Happ play. Jason Hayward is really old, not very good anymore. Same thing with Souza Jr. I mean, they're solid power guys, but... Alright, now we have to get this AAA roster set. So, let's look at the 40-man. Who's the lowest overall on our 40-man? Where are these guys on our 40-man? Because if there's like some 30-some-year-old, that's not good anymore. Alright, we're going to remove James Norwood from the 40-man. We're going to remove this guy from the 40-man. Remove him from the 40-man. Alright, now go to closing pitchers. Brandon Morrow, add to the 40-man. I'm going to call him up. Alright, then we have to go to the AAA roster. I would like to call Brennan Davis up, but maybe we're going to send him down to AA. Ian Miller's now in AA. Albert Almora will start in AAA. Alright, so that is the introduction. Now we'll be getting to the lineups. I'm going to set them. I really thought about that. I want Javy Baez to bat third, actually. So we're going to lead off with Jason Hayward. I'll lead off with Jason Hayward, followed by Chris Bryant, Javy Baez, Wilson Contreras, Rizzo, Schwarber, Happ, Kipnis, whoever the pitcher is. Then it'll be Boite, Bryant, Baez, Contreras, Rizzo, Schwarber, Souza Jr. And we need a center fielder. I guess Ian Happ to play center then. I guess technically this was Albert Almora's time. Okay, so those are the lineups. Let's see, this is our pitching rotation. It's a pretty balanced rotation, it's just we don't have any... Do I want to have Kimbrel as a closer, or we're paying him a ridiculous amount? That's one thing I don't like, is that his contract is not really what he produces anymore, I should say. I guess. I don't know. Winkler is a year younger. Or is he a couple years younger? He's 2 years younger. He's on a smaller deal. But if he's a closer and he does good, then he'll be asking for more money. Why is Morrow... He's a closer too. And he expects to be the closer as well. Well, we'll put him in the setup role. I don't care. If these guys are closers, all right, we'll put Morrow in the closer. And Winkler and Kimbrel can be our setup guys. And we have Kimbrel for 20 to 2021. So let's go ahead, review sponsorships. And in fact, I only have 902 stubs. Alright. Gameplay options, we'll be playing on Veteran. Hold up. Audio Visual.
Matt Vasgersian here. Santa Maria, welcome to the...
Alright. Here we go. Set. Alright. Guys that we're going to have on the trade block. Yu Darvish. Kimbrel. Hayward. Potentially Morrow. Yeah, he's 34. Kipnis definitely. He's old. I would like to get him up, but I'll wait until we ship Kipnis off to get... Alright, so we're going to look for outfield, second base, and starting pitcher. Alright, so let's get into 14. Alright, so we have to send one pitcher down. I'm sorry, Carton. Actually, I'm sorry, Kyle Ryan. You're going to be sent to AA. Saudi, how's he feel about that? I would think... No, never mind. Alright. Here we go. We're going to play full game. No, we're just going to... We're just going to wear the regular... They have more than one alternate, don't they? I swear they had more than one. Oh. Okay, so they do have 2 alternates. Alright, well, the Brewers are going to break out their pinstripes for today. And we're going to wear the blue tops. They have 2 alternates, technically, because they have the white pants, too. Alright. I play with quick counts on. We'll go Clear Skies. Kyle Hendricks. Lineups are set. And we are about to get underway for opening day. Alright. Welcome to opening day 2020 at Miller Park, as 2 teams that ended the year in ways that they didn't want to are set to do battle here. Yelich returning from a broken kneecap, I believe it was. Oh, they actually got the reporter involved. Alright, Brandon Woodruff, starting pitcher for the Brewers. had a solid year last year. Looking to repeat that type of year this year. Hayward had a decent regular season last year, right around 250. Alright, 2-1 count. Woodruff kicks, steals, and this one is popped up by Hayward. Left fielder has it, and there is one gone. So here is the starting lineup for the Cubbies. They had 252 average last year total. That was seventh in the National League. I gotta move my chair closer, actually. Alright, Chris Bryant had a good year last year. It wasn't an MVP year, but you can't expect him to have an MVP year every year. What the heck? This isn't the... What am I? Mine? Oh, there, mine's strike zone 2. Okay. So, 2-2 count now. 50-degree clear skies, no wind in Miller Park. Ball 3 on the slider outside. Javy Baez on deck. He's looking to have an MVP year this year. And Chris Bryant draws a walk outside, ball 4 for Woodruff. Javy Baez now 281, 29 homers, 85 RBIs, and 11 swipe bags. 3-1 count now with Bryant on first from the stretch. And there's a nice pitch driven out. It's over the head of the right fielder. And that's unfortunately going to only be a single due to a base running mishap, but a nice piece of hitting there from Javy Baez. One count now for Wilson Contreras. And he swings right through that inside fastball. 1-2 count now with runners on first and second. Outside fastball taken, ball 2. Kicks and deals. And slider right across the middle of the plate. Contreras takes it for strike 3 call. Rizzo had a good year last year. He's now looking to have a better year this year. And that is going to be a good piece of hitting right up the middle. And an RBI for Anthony Rizzo. Took that one right up the middle. Inside pitch, just took it right back where it came from. Now Kyle Schwarber. He was a first-round pick by the Cubs. And he's never really panned out, but that is a moonshot. Woodruff left one up, and Schwarber just took it right where it came from. A 3-run shot from Kyle Schwarber. That was a second deck. And just quickly like that, the Cubs are up 4-0. You see a pitch up in the zone, and Schwarber absolutely crushed it. 399 feet projected on 106.8 miles per hour exit velocity. Shot pulled down the line. Haps looking to improve on his year last year. And a little early on that one as Woodruff left another one up in the zone. And Happ sits on that one, scoops it out to center, but it is caught. So that will be 3 outs. However, it doesn't matter as the Cubs are up by 4. Kyle Hendricks had an average year last year. Not terrible, but like I said, it could have been better. Try to keep that ERA a little bit lower. Alright, Lorenzo Cain up first. Pitch a little low in the zone. That one is chopped on the ground. Rizzo Fields flips to Kendrick. Brock Holt up now. Had a really good year last year. Not too many home runs, but almost batted 300. Swings right through the changeup. Low. 2-2 count now. Hendricks kicks and deals. Strike 3, swinging. Good curveball there. Yelich now up. Was on track to have another MVP season last year until, like I said, he got injured. And he swings through that changeup. Strike 3 as the Brewers are set down in order. Hendricks through 1 looks like he's feeling it. Alright, so because I just found out I had something to do soon, we're going to be skipping ahead to the 5th or 6th. We're going to simulate to the 6th inning. Alright, the 7th, I guess. Alright. Alex Claudio, he's a good reliever. Bryant, so far, is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run. 5-2, Cubs are winning. Bryant went around on that. And inside pitch, he did not go, says the first base ump. But that check swing doesn't matter. It's a called strike 3. Javy Baez, 1 for 3, a single and a run. And this one's chopped in the dirt. It's fair. And a poor throw. Baez is digging for 3. And off of that error, Javy Baez will end up on third base. So one mistake, and all of a sudden the Cubs have a runner on third. Full count now for Wilson Contreras. And that one is chopped on the ground. He will be out, but the run does come across to score. Nice, 69 miles an hour on the exit velocity. Rizzo grounds that one right at the first baseman, and that will be 3 outs. So 1 run comes across to score for the Cubs. Kyle Hendricks still in there. Probably going to let him go the 7th. And there is a strike 3. Navarez physically clearly not happy about that call. as the bat did not leave his shoulders. He was rung up. Ball on the curve. Ball is chopped. Two count now again. And strike three swinging. Hendricks is really Hendricks, I'm sorry, I keep calling him Hendricks. Hendricks is really feeling it. And on the full count, he walks a man. Smoke now up. He's looking to smoke a ball here, but he will just chop it, throw on to first, gets him, and that will retire the side. Schwarber, Happ, and Kitness due up. Schwarber physically, clearly getting a lot of boos here from the Brewers. And he draws a walk there. Ian Happ now up. He's had a very good day today. 2 doubles. Ooh, a good changeup there. Gets him. And another changeup. Alright, we'll get Winkler up. We'll bring Winkler in for the night. Ooh, another changeup. His changeups are very slow from Claudio. As you can see, he has Happ way out in front. Again. This man's throwing nothing but off speed. In fact, that's all he has is off speed. And Happ takes the sinker the other way. And a nice piece of hitting there after drawing a long at bat. Ball taken there from Kipnis. Sinker high taken for strike 2. And strike 3 sinker onside sits him down. Steven Souza Jr. will be brought in to pinch hit. Changeup taken outside, ball 2. Count now even, 2-2. Changeup fouled off low. Ball inside, slider. Full count now. And they send the runners, and a miscommunication as one is standing on set. They're both on second base. Tried the hit and run. Alec Mills is brought in for the 8th inning. And a sinking liner hit right at Bryant. He fields that with no problem. Lorenzo Cain now up, a 1-2 count. Ball taken low and outside. And a slider in the dirt, but it is swung on and missed. Now 2 outs. Brock Holt up. As a sinking liner is hit right at the left fielder, but he misses it. And that will be, I guess, an error, but it might be a double for E7 on Schwarber. But a high changeup sits Yelich down anyways. But if Schwarber is dealt, it will most likely be to an AL team, because he's definitely better suited as a DH than a left fielder. And hits right into the shift as Jason Hayward. I wish there were rule changes. Because in my MLB, there would be no more than 2 guys on each side. Corey Neville up in the pen, even though it's the top of the 9th. Bryant fouls a high fastball off, and the count now even 2-2. And he rips this one right into the shift as well. Javy Baez now up. Let's see what he can do. He's 1 for 4 with a single and 2 runs. And here's a shot the other way. Sinking, but it is caught by Yelich. Alright, now for the 9th inning. Dan Winkler is going to come in, and I guess this isn't a save situation. Full count, and he walks the first batter. Omar Navarra is now up. Winkler trying to get a double play ball here. And curveball struck him out. 2 more outs to go now. Avisal Garcia. Strike 2 taken on the cutter. And strike 3 on the curveball on the outside. 1 more to go, and Eric Sogard is the last hope for the Brewers. Full count. Popped it up. Bryant settles under it and secures the opening day victory for the Cubs. Some celebrations there. As the players come out of the dugout and celebrate. You can see the Brewers clearly upset. Hendricks with the win, Woodruff with the loss. 4 runs in that first inning, and the Cubs never looked back after that. Hendricks threw a beautiful 2-hit game. Woodruff only lasted 3.1 innings. Kipnis had a good game. Rizzo had a good game. Schwarber had a good game. And Ian Happ had the best game with 2 doubles and a single. Schwarber went 1 for 3 with a homer, 3 RBIs, and a run. Then Yelich had 1 homer. Yelich and Sogard were the only 2 to have a hit. It just so happened that Yelich's 1 hit was a homer. So that's it. That's the first game of the Cubs MLB The Show 20 franchise. I'm Mr. Magic. Your all go to my books. And as always, peace, my dudes. Peace.